So the first thing I will say that we should delve into is news about the CW DC shows. What's going on? Arrow's getting canceled. The Crisis on Infinite Earths is happening. There's rumors all over the place that I thought were just rumors at first, but evidently not. So there's this website called We Got This Covered. Now, I've never seen it before. I didn't look into it, so when I first saw these rumors, I thought, okay, unsubstantiated, whatever. So the first thing I saw is they said that Arrow and Supergirl would be having their last seasons, the next seasons that they would be airing. And I thought, oh, what's that? That's rubbish. And then what do we see on Wednesday? Arrow Season 8 going to be the last season with only 10 episodes. Official news.
But it wasn't canceled.
It was not canceled, but it is being ended.
It is, unfortunately.
And apparently this is part of, as this We Got This Covered article said from an unnamed inside source, a restructuring at the DCTV realm that is all going to happen with this Crisis on Infinite Earths, kind of like it did in the comics. But I'm guessing since Flash isn't being ended or canceled, that he's not going to die. Supergirl, I don't know. I don't think she's going to die, because they didn't say it's ending. But it still could get canceled after its 8th season, if it has a full run.
Wait, Supergirl?
Yeah.
You think it will get 8 seasons?
Not 8th season. Whatever's the next season that it has.
I think it's on like season 4 now, so it should be season 5.
Yeah, because they had another article, this website, that says Supergirl is in danger of being canceled due to low ratings.
Well, it is. It's terrible this season, man.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know because I don't watch it or really keep up with it.
You only watch Legends and Arrow, right?
And Flash, and yeah. Legends, where the hell is it, man?
It's not coming back.
It is coming back. In April,
right?
Yeah. I hope, and... Oh no, you know what it said? The original article that they said Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow were getting the axe, but nothing's been said about Legends. I hope that one's gonna stick around because that's my favorite. Do you keep up with that?
I was, yeah. What was the last episode? What happened? It was after that Rory. No, not Rory. The girl that's posing as Amari went back and like fixed the timeline, right? With Constantine.
Yeah. Posing as no, she's posing as not Amari, isn't? Oh no, Zari is the other one with the wind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Amaya.
Amaya, yes. I think that was the last one.
God, they're so forgettable.
I know, but it's still fun. It's almost like the reason why I like it is because each episode is kind of independent from the other. It's just a new adventure, and they can essentially make up any reason for them to have to time travel. So it could just keep going on. But I don't know if it's a budgetary thing that they might get rid of it or not. I hope they don't. Now, Arrow, on the other hand, I'm kind of sad that it's going, but I think it's time. Because let's face it, when was the last time it was really good? Without saying, oh, it's good, but... What have you thought about Arrow through the seasons?
1 and 2 were great. 3 was a letdown as much... it didn't feel that way at the time, but when it was over, I was like, it didn't feel like much. And then 4 was... 5 was good. 6?
Yep.
6, I felt like I liked it, but I can't remember it. And 7 so far has been good, but it's just, there's some letdowns. There's, no main villain.
Yeah, well, I guess it's this Dante guy now. Is he a terrorist? Is he a supervillain? I don't know what the hell. He just came out of nowhere, and they're like secretly, for the whole first part of the prison story arc, which I actually liked. I enjoyed that. And then as soon as he got out, it started going down. They're like, yeah, we were tracking this terrorist organization or something. We have a lead. We're getting the Suicide Squad, but we can't call it that because of trademark copyright. And, well, that went to hell. And so did Diaz in the last episode. Mm-hmm. Yes, so I guess whoever this Dante man is, not from Devil May Cry, I guess he's the villain.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series, Devil May Cry 5, out now.
Oh, that just came out today too, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe it did.
At midnight it will be coming out on Friday.
Yeah, on the 8th, which is today, when this episode is airing. But, season 6 was the whole... It started out with some hacker guy from the end of 5, I think. All I know is he was Ben from Lost. and he's like,
that's right. They put together a team of supervillains.
Yeah, I have to get revenge, and then everyone betrays him, and then it's all about Diaz.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I thought was kind of weak. And then...
Well, actually, they've been kind of building with Emiko and Dante together.
Yeah, that was what a twist! She's working for the bad guy. Why? Who knows? Do you even care at this point? What's going on with their flash forwards? What is that all about?
I think they're just trying to set, that the Legends timeline didn't happen anymore, but it's still going to happen in a way. But maybe they're just going to lead it up to where all the kids take over for their fallen parents.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense to show that there will be a Team Arrow in the future.
Yeah, but...
because we really have no idea what even is the setting of what's happening. They just allude that vigilantes are all banned again, and they're either underground in the Glades, which is, I guess, separate than the main city.
Well, the thing is that if Oliver dies next year during the fucking Crisis on Infinite Earths, does that mean... Wait, is it Crisis on Infinite Earths or is it Infinite Crisis? Which one was it? Which one are they doing?
It's Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
They're reusing the Crisis name because I guess they thought they wouldn't get it a second time after Earth X.
Maybe they pushed that because they knew Stephen Amell's departure would be coming up, and that's why they didn't wait till 2024 for The Flash.
Yeah, right? I feel like that was what it was culminating to. It would make sense, but I guess now that's changed.
Maybe overall they decided all the DC CW shows were becoming stale on their own, so they decided to push the Infinite Crisis, and maybe that will revert it to one big show or maybe two shows. Because Black Lightning will finally cross over next year. Then
is it going to?
It should. If it's going to be Infinite Earths, it is a DC Earth.
I feel like it should, but I don't know. It's kind of in a spot now where I like that it's kind of kept local. There's not anything really big or conspiratorial. It's just there's a crime guy and he's getting people with superpowers, like the Bang Babies, to fight the main guy. But I mean, I could see if they have a crossover, then yeah, it would be the time to do it.
And the best part is that there's no proof that Black Lightning doesn't exist on Earth 1 and just stays out of everything else, because they do say that there's other superheroes in other cities in Black Lightning first episode.
Yeah.
So it could possibly just be on Earth 1 or even Earth 2 or Earth 38. Who knows?
Yeah, but I think that is a good point, that the shows are kind of getting stale on their own. I mean, with Flash, I think We've been saying that on this show for a while, that Flash is just repeating itself.
Speaking of Flash, did you like the Godzilla vs. King Kong?
What, you mean King Shark, Grodd?
Yeah.
Honestly, those are my two least favorite characters, so I don't even bother. I just don't want to see them. It's just big CG things crashing into each other. I don't think Grodd is an interesting character, and King Shark is just, he's just a monster.
Grodd was interesting in the first 2 seasons, but then he just comes back 1 episode a year to, fuck them up.
Yeah, he's like, hey guys, remember me? Rah!
He's like Reverse Flash.
Year.
Just leave him alone.
Yeah, but at least Reverse Flash is cool. Yeah, so I feel like the shows are somewhat stale, and I think Stephen Amell alluded to that. Yeah. He had a whole video where he talked about it, and he says they kind of want to end on a high note, but I have an article from Cinema Blend that says Arrow is not doing nearly as well in the ratings these days. So they're already kind of stale. It said their ratings were, I think, the lowest aside from Black Lightning, but the level of ratings were similar to Black Lightning.
Did you? Stephen Amell said that if you really think I will be gone, you haven't been paying attention to the universe. So I guess he was saying maybe he'd do cameos after that, so maybe he's going to retire. Yeah, obviously he'll come back now and then as Green Arrow. I mean, why wouldn't he? But, Arrow's going to end completely, so they're not going to have Emiko take over, so that kind of alludes to the fact that maybe she gets taken down at the end of the season, maybe...
Well, she is working with the bad guy.
Because she doesn't show up in the future, so... Yeah,
she's not even mentioned. That's another thing. She just comes out of nowhere. She's like, "Oh, hi! I trained for a year as the Green Arrow, I guess, and now I can do everything he can, but I can do better." The fuck is this? She's I don't know. She just wasn't built up very well. Just kind of comes into his life. She comes into his show. Comes into his life. I guess it's just to throw him a curveball, but yeah. I wish he went back to prison. That was fun.
But, yeah, I really think Infinite Crisis will change most of the shows next year.
Yeah, it could. Because, I feel like with Arrow, he's just about crossed off the last name in his father's book. And so is the show. The writers don't know where to go with it. But as far as Legends, I do, on this same website, now I'm not saying all these are true, but because they got that one thing right, and they got it so almost exact, I will acknowledge these other rumors that they're developing a new Constantine show, which I think if they do, they should put it on the DC Universe streaming service, because he really belongs in a place where they can put all the, more adult stuff into it. On Legends, he's really watered down.
Don't forget about Batwoman.
Yeah. Batwoman is probably, I'm guessing, will take Arrow's time slot in the second half of the whole programming season next year.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I think I'll watch that, because I have been kind of itching for something with a somebody in it for a while. And I know there's Gotham, but that's Gotham. That's not Batman. It's like everything around Batman, but not him. And I still don't understand how they do that. You have all of his villains. You have all of these things that should be happening. It's like Smallville. He fought everybody before he was supposed to fight them, before he was Superman. And I don't really get it, but I guess I'll give it a chance. Now, something that I have elected to give no more chances to is Supergirl. I said I was sad about Arrow. I am not sad about that. Because here's the thing. They want to do, like, Politics of the Week as the inspiration for all their stories. That won't age well. You want to do something related to struggles of humanity? Take Star Trek, for example. And I know what you're going to say, Gene Roddenberry. Oh, well, he was an atheist socialist, and the whole socialism system of the future Earth and that thing is not realistic. Okay, granted, but the focus of each episode are issues that you can relate to even today, even back in 1967 where they were making these episodes. They knew how to come out different issues of humanity and morality in a way that you could watch it today, and these are still relevant. They're still great examinations of issues that I think we'll contend with forever and have always contended with. Unlike Supergirl, where it's like, oh my god, Trump said this. We need more women power. We need more this and that. Blah, 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 blah. That's not going to age well. Your show's going to suck. It sucked. Good riddance. Do you have any thoughts on that? Kind of blowing air here.
I mean, Supergirl is just... It's always about, like... The whole alien thing is supposed to be about racism. And it's always about how women love can overcome any problem. And it's really bad because Superwoman, Supergirl, they're like, hey, she's so powerful and she's all this, but she gets fucking punched by humans and, gets damaged.
That's like when people are faster than the Flash, or he just has zero reaction time, unless it's convenient for him to have it. But yeah, so, Arrow, I will salute you for getting all this whole thing kick-started, and for putting on a decent 2.5 seasons. Pretty good 5th season. Good first 7th season. Hopefully you'll end out on a good note. And Supergirl, if you're getting canceled, well, all I have to say is hasta la vista, baby.
I don't think they're being canceled. I think they're being merged.
Maybe. And hello to a Superman series if that ever gets made. Hopefully they fix this soon.